We have caught a lot of fish with this little machine right here. It makes other people want to quit when you show them what you catch. Alright, here's one of my favorite spots. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yeah, you're not going to be able to see that. But there's a couple nice fish on here. And to keep from scaring them, you got to get the closest one first. Then work your way back. All that guy behind him will think is, where did he go? And as long as you can get him out of there, his buddies don't know no different, then it's all good. But there he is, coming up on him. He's not moving. Okay, he is moving. And we got him. Now that's probably a good keeper. Nothing spectacular. Oh no. I've had them break my line that wasn't that big, so we better net him. We'll get him netted. Yeah, that is a pretty good one. Boy. So there we go. Got one. That other guy's still sitting there. He's thinking, what happened to him? You know, it's like he just turned around and Fred was gone. Oh, Fred's got a, goodness gracious, we're gonna have to look at that. All right, now Fred has got the tail of another, I think another crappie. So Fred is a cannibal. And man, he has got a good one. I don't know if you can see that, but I can. And Fred's also a little greedy because that's a pretty good meal he's got. And he decided he wanted that itty bitty jig. Fred will probably go, oh, we don't have our scales out, but Fred will go 1.5, 1.6 pounds easy. Now, Fred better be quiet and not tell that other guy what happened. Because at the end of the day, Fred's okay. And that other guy, he's gonna be okay here in a little bit when I get done with him. Alright, pretty good line. We're gonna have to sneak in. Ooh, there's a couple more good ones in there. This is marked as number 27 on my spots on the map, and I have caught a lot of good fish off of this good spot. It's really thick and dense brush pile, not brush pile, but stake bed. Somebody done a lot of work to get that thing in here. Oops, well, I wasn't paying attention, I missed that one. But good old number 27. It's always got a few fish in it. Sometimes they're hiding down in it, so you got to bump the top a little bit and get them looking at it. I like to watch them chase it. Oops, there's one we don't want to get yet. I don't know if we can make him quit. Oh, he's gonna get it anyway. Maybe he came straight up. He won't let that other one's a little bigger fish down there. All right. Yep, this one didn't have no business biting. Because that one we caught just a minute ago probably ate this guy's little brother from the looks of what he had sticking out of his goozle. But anyway, that one's not a keeper, but it will be here in another year. Be a nice fish here in another year, and we've taught him a valuable lesson, so he ought to really take advantage of that. Matter of fact, all living creatures should take advantage of lessons. We got to get this thing back in operation here. All right, that's a nice big fish. right there. That may even be a catfish, but who knows? We'll get him on the hook and we'll find, well, it's like he disappeared. I mean, he just disappeared. We don't know where he went. He has vanished. Maybe Fred went back down there and told him what happened. I don't know how, because he had such a mouthful, it would have probably been hard for him to talk. And there's one on the other end over there. Maybe we can throw a little bit further and get him coming up. Yeah, we're right on top of him. If we can just get it to go down, we need to be to the right a little bit. We'll have to. It's a nice thing about these long rods, you can get past them and guide it into them a little bit. You know, if you got enough room to work. I think we're still a little bit short of having the. There's 2 or 3 right there. Maybe one of them will get excited and the big guy will come up and be greedy and steal it from him. No. Yeah, there comes something out of there. I think my bait's bigger than him though, because he can't do nothing with it. Alright, we'll get a little better line here and we'll throw at him. We'd have to be real lucky for this one to get down there right, but who knows? I've been lucky all my life. Except I just hadn't paid attention. Alright, we're gonna have to bump up a little bit, get the old Fred to look at it. That ought to do it. We're gonna get him this time. He don't know it yet, but trouble is coming to a stake bed near him. And there he is. Alright, not too bad a line. We got it coming on him about right. I know this looks like it takes a while, but I like the light lures. It gives you a little more time to work with them. Okay, I think he ran from it. Maybe he didn't like it. Something's moving. Maybe one of them will get it. There goes something. Oh yeah, but he didn't get it good enough. He just pulled my little jig about halfway off the hook. Sometimes that makes it where you got to change them, but I think he just stretched it a little bit. We're gonna be good. This is the first ever fishing video, and if any of it lives without being deleted, we'll be lucky. But you know, when you're as good as I am at catching fish, that part's gonna be there. You just have to learn how to run this camera a little bit so we can get this stuff into the general viewing audience. Whoops, there's something close to it. Let's see if he cares about it. Nope, he's too far from it. Unless he goes to ambush it. That'd be all right with me too. He can ambush it if he wants to. I think we got old Fred back down there and told them all to keep their mouths shut. Fred was the first victim. No doubt he bit first, according to the diet that he'd been working on all day. He was stuffed. All right, we're gonna ease up. We hit this little plus button and it makes this thing move forward. It says 5 feet, but You never know with this thing. I don't know much about this thing. I just know it'll show you a picture of a lure and a fish, and but I've always said these machines are liars. This one maybe not necessarily a liar, just a little hard to get the truth out of it. Takes a little coordination. All right, I think they went down there in the basement of this stick pile. I think they're gonna have a meeting. If that one would stay still right there, I'd show him a lure. I don't see the big fish sitting where I did see the big fish sitting, so that mouthy Fred feller has ruined it for us. I knew he would. I knew he would. It's like when the snake bit the feller, he just wanted to be moved a little bit. Promised he wouldn't bite the guy, but he bit him anyway. The guy asked him why he done that, and the snake said, well, you knew I was a snake when you picked me up. And man, is that true sometimes. All right, we're just fishing sticks right now. I don't see a fish in here. Whoops, I seen one. And he's a little bitty feller. That may be the one that Fred had in his mouth, because that's the size of him right there. So that's about what old Fred was eating. And this little fella here was probably next, but I caught Fred, and we're on to Fred now. He can't be going around doing that kind of stuff now. We got his number. Okay. So we're gonna, I think everything's pretty much, I mean, you know, you hear people sitting on top of these things catching fish all day long, and you know, I'm not guessing what's going on. I can see what's going on, and I can stay 20 foot away. And after I catch one or two, I got to move somewhere else, because they get wise. They get wise. And there can be some fish down in here too that's hiding. Maybe right there, but that's not. I've seen that before. That's some little hard, shiny block or something on the end there. But like right here, this I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but this may be a fish right in here. But anyway, we're gonna quit and go out here to another spot. Alright, we got a little bitty piece of brush, or maybe brush and stake bed right down here. Whoops, we didn't open the bail. It didn't throw worth a flip. We'll have to edit that part out, man. That looks bad. Alright. The trouble is, we don't know nothing about editing either. I mean, shoot, Walmart will sell anybody a GoPro camera, and I'm living proof of that. But I see some fish down here. I don't know if y'all can see that, but there's about 3 or 4 good fish right in there. We got a little lure floating down to them. It's hard to really tell all the details, and whoops, oh, I missed him. He just went at it, touched it, and well, I think the results speak for themselves. We didn't get him. I don't know if we're ever gonna get him. Bad mistake a while ago when we let old Fred go. I think the think he spread the news real quick. Oh, that's a good one. I think. Let's see. We'll get the net out. Yeah, that's a pretty good one, or just an awful mean one. Yeah, that is a good one. Let's see. What's in his gullet today? I think, oh. All right, that is a nice fish. We still don't have our scales out, but I got a stick back here and we'll measure this fella. Cause I think he'll go like 12 or 13 inches. Let's see here. Put him right there. Just shut his mouth. No, he's almost 14 inches. Almost. I guess we could stretch him a little bit, but yeah, that's one of the nicer fish. You don't get those every day down here. Well, I do, but these other people don't. We're gonna let him go back in there. That may be my buddy Jimbo coming over there. He fishes on the other side of the lake. I tried to tell him I spent about 2 years over there and there's nothing over there, but yeah, like my old buddy Richard says, some people don't want to know. And I don't think they do. Alright, we're not, well, no, we're not in line with that one just right. Yeah, that's my buddy Jimbo. He's coming out of there. Well, maybe it'd take him about a year to fish over there and figure out it ain't no fish, and then he'll quit. We just out here fiddling today. We could have possibly had a good mess of fish to eat if we hadn't been playing around. Because if we'd have kept old Fred and he hadn't have said nothing, it might have been a different story for these fish today. But Fred was there. We got Fred, and we let Fred go. Fred better not mess up and bite again. We might have let him go this time. I think there's a couple small fish up in here. There's that old ragged piece of wood. I've caught some good ones off of it before. Let's see what's over there. Alright, y'all be quiet. Here comes Jimbo and his wife.
Be reckoned with now, ain't you?
I rescued a couple of them. Well, I've done wore 2 poles out over here. Reels is smoking. I had to dip them in the water. I'm telling you, these fish won't give me a break. Really?
I caught about 3 fish out of it and they were gone.
I hadn't got no great big ones today. Just a couple of nice ones.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I